Sheepstealer was at the center and was the creator of all sorts of chaos and havoc in season 3, episode 1 of House of the Dragon, and played a crucial role in the passing of a very important character. But we haven't spent too much time with Sheepstealer across the first 2 seasons of the series. So who exactly is Sheepstealer, and why does this dragon play such a crucial role in the Dance of the Dragons? In Fire and Blood, Sheepstealer was one of 3 wild dragons of Dragonstone alongside the Cannibal as well as Grey Ghost, and they would roam around Dragonstone independently before the war without dragon riders. And Sheepstealer especially made a name for himself due to the fact that he would burn and eat sheep, hence the name Sheepstealer. By the time of the war, Sheepstealer was quite an old dragon and was mud brown in colour, and let's just say Sheepstealer isn't the most aesthetically pleasing dragon as we've seen in the show, especially when compared to the majestic nature of a Tessarion or Meleese, even Cyrax, Caraxes, Sunfire. These dragons are beautiful to look at, and Sheepstealer is the total opposite. Now, an important change that the show has made from the book is that in Fire and Blood, Sheepstealer is most famous for bonding with a character called Nettles, who was called up by Team Black to try and master a dragon. Now, Nettles was able to bond with Sheepstealer through patience and providing Sheepstealer with slaughtered sheep every morning, making their dragonrider to dragonrider bond one of the most unique in Westerosi history. As we saw in the first episode of season 3, Rhaena is actually the character that bonds with Sheepstealer. And we see this through the fact that Sheepstealer doesn't take Rhaena's life. And more poignantly, Sheepstealer brings Rhaena some food to eat, which shows that their bond may continue to grow and evolve during season 3. What this does mean is that it's highly likely that Nettles has been cut from the show, and this has caused a bit of a stir amongst the fans who believe that Nettles represents the idea that building trust and patience with a dragon means that you can also tame a dragon rather than being a pure-blood Targaryen. And this means that Nettles as well as Sheepstealer are thematically so powerful within the context of the Fire and Blood story. Furthermore, Nettles has a really interesting relationship, shall we say, with Daemon Targaryen, and this leaves a bitter taste in the mouth of Rhaenyra, and I'll leave that one right there. Going forward, I'm so intrigued to see where they take the story of Rhaena and Sheepstealer, because their relationship is clearly in its early stages and Sheepstealer is still a wild dragon, and so listening to the pleas and the commands of Rhaena isn't going to be the first thing on his mind. But more importantly, I want to know your thoughts. What did you think of the first episode, the relationship between Rhaena and Sheepstealer, Nettles being written out? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.